Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube Live or my Facebook page live. I really do appreciate it that you are here with me. Whether you're watching me live or whether you are actually watching a replay, I truly do appreciate you coming. Remember that this is part of a live, so I will talk with different people as they do come on to the live. And I really do, if you don't like that sort of stuff, you can just scoot on by. But honestly, I truly love the fact when people do join me or they do watch the replay. If you are watching on a replay, make sure that you say watching replay, because I truly do appreciate that. And how many times have I said that? Well, obviously I really do. So welcome to card sketch number 219. This one's, you it's not at all what I had planned. Trust me, it was not at all what I had planned. I knew what set or what suite I wanted to use, but I didn't know until I actually came down here this morning. So welcome to card sketch number 219. So let's just go on down to my desktop. Good morning, Marjorie and Lorraine and Marie. Good morning, good morning. So this is the card sketch, and I am going to show you something that it's actually a suite from the new mini catalog, and it's one that we are going to be using for our regular stamp camp, our Creativity Abounds Stamp Camp. So I wanted to actually show that. So we are using the Reindeer, it's called Reindeer Days is the name of the suite. It comes with the bundle. And in order to get enrolled into this uh, to get enrolled into the stamp camp is you have to purchase the suite. The only thing that we're excluding from the suite, we're excluding one thing from the suite that is in the catalog. Hello, Felicia. Now, no matter where you are in the world, you can take part in the stamp camp. If you are wanting and you're outside of Canada, just reach out to me and I can hook you up with somebody that basically would be doing this in your area. Okay, so this is the Reindeer Fun bundle. It has, oh heavens, I didn't even look to see how many dies it has. Maybe I could just quickly look. 18 dies are in here, and they're really cute dies. And then also included in there is the designer series paper. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. This is kind of retro. And here's the back side of that designer series paper. I can give you a bit of a tip. This is part of the new scrapbook line that we're going to be getting in September. So that's kind of a fun thing. I love this one. But a lot of some of these images, this one will cut out, I think it's this one here, and also the dies. And then there's also one that cuts out this particular one. So there's a lot of, different ones that you can do there. I love the wreaths. I love the trees. There's bells. There's really cute put together reindeer things here, presents, lights. Oh, it's really a full type suite. It's covered a lot of different stuff on there. Plus, what's also included, and I have to keep telling you what's included in this suite. Hello, Renee. Is these are book-like boxes. Now, I have to tell you, this will not be included in the suite that needs to be purchased. By all means, you can purchase that from us as well. But I might do something with this on Monday as part of a 3D thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I might be doing something with that. And then, oh my goodness, if you like those large embossing folders, this one is a plaid and it is really neat. Like I say, they're going to the bigger style embossing folders, and that's because of scrapbooking. So hello, Karen. So we have that. And then this is the Baker's 20, get 15 yards of this. This is real red and white. And then, oh my goodness, you guys, check this one out. These are the embellishments that go with it. And these are the red and white adhesive back peppermints. And oh, they're so cute. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love these. So that's what we're going to play with today, because we have to start getting ready for next month when it comes live, right? So I do have, it's funny because, and anybody that knows me knows that I'm not a real big garden green fan. However, I'm changing. In this designer series paper is the use of garden green. So consequently, now I got to bring that sketch back here, is garden green. And so I am actually using it. I know these embellishments are to die for. Hello, Christine. All right. So in here, you can kind of see I did use the plaid embossing folder on that. What I'm using instead of this circle is this particular die here. So it just shows you that you don't have to look right at this and say, oh, I got to use that particular circle from the Notes of Nature circle. You can use any kind of a circle image. You could do something like this. And this particular circle is going to so to say it's an image that's going inside this circle. So you'll see what I mean once I start using this. So I have my cardstock kind of cut out here. I have garden green as the base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So when I do the regular card base, I'll say this is the finished side. So it's 4 1/4 by 5.5. Now, if you are in our metric countries, all this is I try to do ones that you can convert quite easily into metric. This is a half a sheet of cardstock. The next layer is like the 5 centimeters down and so forth. And when I do something like this, the only thing that would have to be right is this width, where you can change this width because your cards are taller and shorter. Okay, so anyways. All right, so we have the garden green base, and I happen to have some real red. I thought real red and this particular one would go really quite good together. And then this is that embossing folder. Check it out. It's a 3D embossing folder. And I will tell you, it looks like I don't have this straight. But the plaids are not straight. I'm going to tell you that right now. So when I looked at this, I thought, oh, I've got to go in and change that. But no, that's the way that it is. So I'm going to put this onto the card base after. So let's go ahead and put this onto here. Oops, and then of course we have this down here. And we're just going to put this right onto here. We have Amanda here from the Netherlands. Oh, now that's going to drive me nuts, is this glue on my hands. I'll try to get that off as much as I can. All right, so like I say, this piece here is 4 by 5 1/4, and then this piece is 3 3/4 by 5. Now, when I went in and measured this size here, I went and I cut one of these, and this happens to be 3 3/4 wide and 3.5 this way. So this is why I'm saying, if you are part of the metric groups and countries, what you would do is you would still go across the same distance as your white one, but you'd go probably this distance and maybe add a little bit more to make it look appropriate on your card. Yes, Lorraine is on here. Lorraine came with me in March. And Lorraine, you must have met Amanda when we were over there. I'm sure that you did. Okay, so this is the garden green, but the other color that's in this designer series paper is granny apple green. Now, I goofed up. Originally, I was thinking, oh, I'll go with granny apple green, but I really didn't like the granny apple green. Plus, I made a huge error. But I think what I'm going to do is I can go ahead and use this piece, and that gives me like a double look of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and I'm just going to put some glue onto this part here. Just like that. And then this goofed up piece, because what happened was the die went and moved. So all I want to do is I just want to get that green behind and give that illusion of like looking back into the, I guess, into a wreath sort of thing. And by doing that, what I can do is I'm just showing you what I did with a mistake is what I've done. So I've just gone like this, and then I'm just going to come in with my paper snips and I'm going to just trim this part off. So a goof up is a great thing a lot of times. And sometimes I fly with it. So I'm just going to actually go and trim this off. And you know, got to be careful that I don't cut that green, that garden green. That's why I was trying to get in on a bit of an angle on this when I was cutting it, because I don't really want it to show. There we go. But I like that look. So I thought, you know, I might as well start playing with this because the stamp camp is not too far away. So pre-registration is going to open up very quickly. I've got almost all of it sort of put together on a drop form. If you know anybody that has gone to any of these stamp camps, Lorraine, you're one, you've gone every single time. You know it's such a great bargain, even if you are a demonstrator, because what happens is that you pay for the suite, but you would pay more for the 13 make and takes that you would get. All right, so we're going to put that on there like that. And my thought was, should I lift this up to give more of an illusion? I could do that. So let me go ahead and put some dimensionals onto the back. I might regret doing this, but we'll see what happens. See, if I could have trimmed this off a little bit more, and I really can't, so it's okay. Hello, Susan. From Calgary. Welcome, Susan. Like I say, the Stamp Camp is a great deal, even if you are a demonstrator. We have a lot of demonstrators that do join us on the Stamp Camp. And buy the suite, get the 13 make and takes, plus you get 13 alternative projects. Honestly, it is a good deal, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Hello, Kay, and hello, Pam. Welcome. All right. So I'm just going to take this off here. I am using the new Reindeer Days. Let's go and just put this right on here. And you know what? I am going to kind of center it. Now, in this paper, again, I'm going to go back down here. I went and I took this paper and I cut out a deer like this. And there's a die to cut that out. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and we can use that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that right in the middle there. So I love the back of this paper. Oh my goodness, with the parcels on there. Now I am going to double dimensionalize this because I want it popping up a little bit more, because I don't think this would be enough. Thank you. So like I say, if you are in another country, just reach out and I can hook you up with another demonstrator. We have demonstrators in the Netherlands, the UK, the States, Australia, and New Zealand. All right, so there is that part. And of course, now we need to put some sentiments on there. And I thought Merry Christmas is great, or Christmas is Better Together is kind of a fun one. But this one's not the one with the mama, the deer and the fawn. So I'm actually just going to just do Merry Christmas. And you know me, I'm going to take it and I am going to do it with heat emboss. So let's just go in and, oops, I got a magnet on here. Gonna use the Merry Christmas. When you get a Merry Christmas, you kind of want to use it because it's nice being able to have that. So I'm just going to put that down. Let it relax and pick up your stamp. If not, it's going to go crooked, right? We're going to have to figure out what we're going to put on the inside too. So I'm just going to come in, and this looks like this is cut crooked. So let me just double check. This is the garden green. I know, you guys, it is strange, but just going to come here and we're just going to cut. I need to cut that straight. Now, if it doesn't cut straight, I'll use another piece and just cut it. Yeah, see, it was just out by a bit. Now, if you ever get those frayed edges on your cardstock, just come in. I use a Painter Sanders block, and I just trim that off. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to come in. Let's see. We'll use that embossing buddy. Oh, your husband's watching too. Oh, great. Well, hello. I was in your wonderful country in March. I truly do love the Netherlands. I've talked so much about it, and now I'm sad they're limiting tourists to going in there into Amsterdam. I know you're from. I did like Amsterdam. We spent a lot of the time there, and of course with the Stampin' Up on stage. Of course, we were in Rotterdam, but that took up a lot of the time. But what a beautiful, beautiful country. All right, so I'm just going to come in here and just stamp this. And of course, we are going to, Felicia, the set didn't. It is cute. I'll have to say, for the stamp camp, it wasn't my first choice, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I was okay with either. I think with the group that we have in the stamp camp, I think we're going to be totally amazed. I know I've got something planned that is a little bit different. Okay, so I'm just using a piece of cardstock. I don't like using spoons in my embossing powder because they're staticky. So let's just go there. Geez, what time is it there, Amanda? It must be what? You're 9 hours difference. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to heat set this. And you know how much, like I say, that I love this embossing. The day I don't like embossing would probably be the day that I don't stamp anymore. Oops. All right, so I thought to myself, well, this could go here, and it's kind of getting lost. But I also have some garden green, 720. Okay. So I am actually going to use, let's go like this, and I'm going to separate these words. And because it's going here, I'm just going to cut this like this, and then I can trim it some more. And let's see if I go like this. And I'm going to pop this up all together. So I'm just going to put some on here. Now I want to try to get those embellishments on here just because I absolutely love them. I got an idea what to do with them too. It's funny. I didn't even have any visions of anything in this catalog what to do. So that's going to be like that. And what I'm going to do is I can do Mary there. Let's do our Christmas here. Just go ahead and put that on there. The cheese market. Well, is it the guy that has Amanda? Is it the guy that has the robotic milking and all that sort of stuff? Because we actually went there. We went to his farm. BC, we have dairy farms, but that definitely was over the top. I find the whole thing about the Netherlands, I think your country is so far ahead of the rest of our countries. And I put it on the wrong side. I should have put it on this side, see? Because why I want to do this garden green on here and not all the way around is, see, it's like this, and it's, just want to get that up just a bit. See, it's coming like that, and that's what's going to make it show up. Should I do Merry Christmas just in the middle like that, or should we do Merry Christmas? I think we're going to do Merry here and then Christmas here. Yeah, that'll work. So what I need to do is I need to just put in dimensionals on this side. But the reason I only did it part way around, one, I didn't want a huge square on there, but I also wanted this Granny Apple green to be able to be layered onto the this garden green so that you could see it. The old-fashioned way to buy it. Well, you know what? Very similar to what we do here. Well, maybe not. I remember we used to go to the sheep farm that's just past, we used to be just past where I live now. And we used to take the cream and make butter, shake it to make butter. Those are the good old days. Kids see it, but it's not the same. Okay, so we're just going to put that there. And see, because I've done that, just the dimensionals on the one side, because this has been popped up, then it's not going to have any dips. Yeah, they're limiting tourists over to your part of the world. So that's kind of sad. Okay, so we have that. And then I thought, you know what? I think I want to bring him down a little bit. I'm saying him, I think it's a her. It. How's that? We're going to do that right about there. And see, I could use this there, or I could use this here, which I might just use right there. And then where are those embellishments? Oh my goodness, you guys, did I lose the embellishments? I can't lose these embellishments. Oh. Well, we got to try using them. Because if I don't, I'll be up. If I can't use them, I guess I'm going to just use more on other projects. But you know what? I think that'll be okay. This was a double bow. Look on Google for the cheese market. Oh, I will then. Amanda, I will definitely look. Lorraine, make sure that you look there too. Like I say, Lorraine came with us over to the Netherlands as well. Your sweets are amazing. Oh my goodness. Yes. Lorraine even made some tompoes when we came home. It was amazing. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Let's see if we can use these. Now, they do come in 3 different sizes. These big sizes are pretty big. Let's see what they look like. I can use it, though. Now, that's that one. This one, the glue dot kind of fell off the back. Let's put one. I don't know where that one's going to go. Let's just put it there for the time being, and then a smaller one. Oh, of course, I have to use these. There. Oh, guys, These are the bomb. They are the bomb. Awesome. Okay, so we have that. Now, of course, we have to do something on the inside. Let's see. Whoops. This also has to go onto the card base. So see how that's going to just, how it all ties in with the garden green on the back up there. So yes, Marjorie, the stamp camp. Like I say, I got my stuff yesterday. And very unusual because I got this stuff first because it's stuff I had to work on, and I expedited my order, and I got my other order just as quick. So there you go. The cheese market again, and where it's Google for the cheese market at Alkmaar, Alkmaar. All right, so what do we want to put? Do we want to put one of these on there? That would be kind of cute to put on there. Where it won't take away from, you know, the bells and that, it won't take away from it. So I think that's what I'll do is I'll just use this one. I should take those off of there. That's must be annoying when you're listening to that crackling on there. Okay, got to come in with garden green. Isn't that funny? I don't even know where to look at on the garden green in my spectrum up there. All right, so let's come here, and we need our paper piercing mat again, because this is photopolymer. And you know, I'm going to put this, it's a new stamp camp. You're right, Pam. Stamp camp, the one, the Creativity Abounds, the pre-registration is going to open up. I'll probably have it open up after tomorrow, because tomorrow's our BOGO. I'll probably have it open up on Monday. You know what? I think I need some more ink on there. That's pretty light. Let's try that. And I'm going to come in and maybe just so that we can get some green on there, I'm just going to use my Granny Apple Green because I know that that's going to show. And just there. There we go. I better re-ink that garden green. Probably from lack of use. Yes, it is. Pam, this is the suite. It is called Reindeer Days. And it is... the stamp camp is in October, and I think it's a weekend after the Canadian Thanksgiving. So this is just on the inside is 3 3/4 by 4. So Merry Christmas. And I said, you know what? I could also go in here. May all your days be full of cheer, which I think would be really kind of a nice words to put in there. But I want to make sure I've got this garden green inked up to do that. So there's card sketch number 219. Yes, it's going to be a fun suite to use. Like I say, totally different than what I thought I would even think of using. It just sort of came together when I came downstairs this morning. So if you like that, give me the thumbs up. Remember to share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. And if you do live in Canada and you're very interested in this stamp camp, or even a tiny bit interested, just reach out to me and I'll send you the information. Like I say, the pre-registration is going to open up on Monday. And if you're in any market, it'll work. So yeah, remember to create because it's great for the soul. And we will see you on Monday. It'll be 11 o'clock Pacific time. And that's where I do a 3D or a fancy fold card. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully you can join us then. Yes, Pam. Every new catalog, we do a stamp camp, and we did happen to do one extra stamp camp in there, which is one that's going this month, and that was using attention shoppers. fun because that one's a totally different stamp camp with fancy folds and techniques. So that was kind of fun. All right, you guys, have a great day. And don't forget to stamp tonight. This card sketch will be posting in quarter to the hour. And don't forget to put it down in the group here. I do, for every sketch that I have and that sort of stuff, I do a miscellaneous draw. I have to do last month's draw for either a product or for tutorials if you live outside of Canada. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye.